Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this channel we talk about how to be au pairs, how to travel abroad, questions that you'll ask in the comment section, anything to do with au pairing and all au pair topics, and feel welcomed. Today we're going to talk about questions to ask your potential host family. So to be honest with you guys, the hardest part of this au pairing thing and what is actually not writing the profile or anything else, but it is messaging the host family and taking a phone that you're having a Skype call or a video call or a FaceTime with this host family, people that you've never met, people that you've never talked to them before, and it's actually happening that you're doing it for the first time. It's actually so tricky, and it's sometimes so hard, and to some of those people that are shy, it's like crazy. What will your typical hours be like? So you need to ask this question to your potential host family to know, because host families are different. There are some host families that just goes with the flow, and there are others that follow a schedule. So this will help you when you're planning for your free time. You'll get to know this time I'm free and this time I'm supposed to. The second question is, what are the duties are you expected to perform? There are actually more than childcare duties that you need to perform, like cleaning the kids' rooms, doing their laundry, maybe cooking for them. And it's good to know what is expected of you and what you can also help as well. Maybe paid pocket money. This is obviously like you need to ask, because you don't know the means of payment that they're going to give you. So you need to ask like basing on will it be increased by based on the hours you've been working. Maybe you will work extra and you need extra payment. By being paid pocket money simply means that will you be paid extra when you're working extra? Are you supposed to be working extra? And how is your means of payment? Will they be depositing it in the bank or by cash? Yeah, you need to be sure about that. Don't be afraid to ask if you'll be getting pocket money and if they'll be paying extra for the extra working hours. Ask them to tell you more about the kids. That's question number 4. Ask them to tell you more about the kids. By this, the parents will be glad to see that you're interested in to know more about their kids, to know what they really love, what they do when they're free, and you can also ask to talk to them and they really see that you're interested. So those 4 questions were like work related, and the second part is like lifestyle related, and this is all about activities that they do. You can ask about what activities do they have, what fun activities do they do, like by asking this question, this will make you feel what type of family they are, and it will give you an idea of what they do, and you'll get to know what they like. They have a diet, what is their meal like. This comes in handy if you're a picky eater, like you don't eat some foods. I mean, those meals are part of culture, and as you know, au pairing is all about culture. So it is good to have an idea of meals they eat in a day, in order for you to be mentally prepared of what to expect. Do they have house rules, like curfew hours? Are you supposed to be gone out, and maybe are you allowed to stay outside for long? Do they have curfew hours? It's actually so bad to break a rule that you never knew existed. So it's good to be safe than sorry, actually, and ask in advance for you not to find yourself in such a mess later in future. Do they have like a family routine? This will give you a picture of how your life will look like when you're together with them, or how your life is. How will you deal with the tantrums? I mean, anger, hot-tempered kids. Obviously, you'd like to know how these parents deal with such kids. For example, when the kids roll on the floor on a parking lot, and you're there trying to make them listen to you, and they're not listening. By this time, it will be too late to ask these questions. Like, you just ask in advance for you to know how to deal with these hot-tempered kids, and you'll be good to go. How will the cultural exchange be? Some families are so interested in cultural exchange, while some are just not do not prioritize them. Some of them would like to know what you do in your country, and they'll tell you about their country, while some will not really prioritize it or do it that much. Yeah, so it's good to know. Religion. Some people are atheists, some are Jews, some are Christians, some are Muslims. So it's good to know which type of family you're getting yourself into. What do they follow? What do they believe in? How will you cope as an au pair? How will they cope with your religion? Because some people can't stand other people's religions, so it's good to know in advance. About food, yes, food. Because you're going to stay with this host family for a while, you should speak up if you're a vegan or there's some food that you cannot eat simply because you're on a diet. Just speak up so that the host family will know and you'll be able to manage yourself. Communication. Different families have different ways of communicating, and they can communicate face to face. Others can communicate through messages and text, others through emails, others through notes. So it's good to know their means of communication. And the communication, you can ask how they solve conflicts and disputes. The kids, like, how do they react when there's a dispute? Like, can they have a conversation at that time when the action has happened? What type of things can bring conflicts and disagreements? You can ask them if actually it's good, like telling you you're wrong, or they're just the type of people that can just let the mistake slide or just assume. Yeah, I know this question is actually personal, but it's so important. You'll be helped with the kids or you'll work alone. Some people actually need privacy. There's some au pairs that can't stand their host moms or their host parents being at home, and so they value their privacy and they just want to be with the kids alone without their host parents. It's good to be open about that also, and you need to know if you'll be doing it alone or the host parents will actually help you with that sometime. This is because some au pairs cannot stand the host kids not listening to them, especially that time when the kids don't want to be with you simply because their parents are around. This makes you feel so uncomfortable, and you just sit there not knowing what to do. You just sit there full of guilt because you don't know what to do. The kids are with their parents and they just like, what is the discipline techniques? How do they discipline their kids? Do they give them a punishment? Do they tell them to write an apology letter? What is their type of what is their way of disciplining them? The question is, this is the most important, how should you deal with a violent kid? Like, the kid is just violent. He or she does not want to eat, he does not want to wake up to go to school, he's not in a good mood to do anything. How are you supposed to deal with that situation? So that's all for today, guys, and thank you for watching until this far, and I can't leave you without an advice, and this is my advice to you guys for aspiring au pairs, for those who have a Skype meeting with their future host parents. So don't choose the host family because they live in your dream country or your dream city. Choose them because they have the lifestyle, the discipline techniques that you admire, people that will respect you as a big sister and also as an adult that is raising their kids, and you'll have fun in your au pairing year and you'll enjoy. So thank you guys for watching. If you've not subscribed, please click that subscribe button, like, share and comment, and thank you. See you next time. Bye.